Hello students, it is my another lecture of biology for class 10th. In our previous video, we start the topic transportation in human and we discuss the topic blood. Now we start the second important topic of human circulatory system, that is heart. Start with its common feature. Okay, first it is a muscular organ and made up of a special type of tissue, muscular tissue, that is cardiac tissue. Its shape is similar to human fist. Its weight approximately in a healthy human is about 350 gram. It is divided in two parts by septum. Partition are divided by septum. Next, its upper part is called atria, that contain two atrium, right and left, and lower part is called ventricle, that contain two ventricles. Okay, so let us try to understand with the help of a simple diagram and its working. Here I draw a diagram of human heart. So let us start to study the structure of human hearts. Its upper part, it is called atria, and atria divide in again two atriums. And its lower part, that is called ventricle, it is again divided in two, right and ventricle and left ventricle. These left atrium and left ventricle is separated from right atrium and right ventricle by a septum. So next topic is its working of heart. Start with left side. First of all, the pulmonary veins which comes from the lungs and carry oxygenated blood. Release into the left atrium. When the oxygenated blood enter into left atrium, it is in relax condition. When the left atrium is filled with blood, it start contraction. By the contraction of left atrium, blood moves into left ventricle. Left atrium to left ventricle. Okay. After that, left ventricle start contraction, and when the left ventricle start contraction, left atrium goes to relax condition. Left ventricle start contraction. As result, blood moves into aorta. it is the major artery which supply the oxygenated blood into all part of body. Okay, supply the oxygenated blood that is come from the pulmonary veins to all part of body. And then start the working of right side. Okay, in the right side, the deoxygenated blood that is collected through superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Superior and inferior vena cava. The deoxygenated blood that is collected by the superior vena cava and inferior vena cava release into right atrium. Right atrium. And when the blood, deoxygenated blood, enter into the right atrium, it is in relax condition. Okay, then when right atrium filled with blood, it start contraction. Right atrium start contraction. By the contraction, blood moves into right ventricle. When the right ventricle filled with blood, right ventricle again start contraction, and when the right ventricle start contraction, right atrium goes into relax condition. By the contraction of right ventricle, blood moves into pulmonary veins. These are the pulmonary veins. Pulmonary veins. And pulmonary veins moves the blood into lungs for oxygenation. Okay, and in the lungs, the blood again deoxygenated. This deoxygenated blood again oxygenated. Okay, so it is the working of human heart. Here the interesting thing that important, that blood comes in human heart 2 times, or it moves in 2 cycles. That is called double circulation. Okay, second important point, on the pulmonary vein. Pulmonary vein is the single vein, exceptionally vein, that carry oxygenated blood, else all the veins carry deoxygenated blood. And number 3, the third important point, the backflow of blood is prevented by walls. Here the walls is present that prevent the blood from move back from the ventricle to the atrium. Okay, so in this video we finally study about the heart and the working of heart. In the next video we will discuss the blood arteries and blood veins and capillaries. Okay, thank you.